making you mad's team, and the health regen on Feder. He's actually going bot lane against the Harrower. That's definitely a matchup that is a little bit more in the favor of Federstone. So I guess they're running Rook as the primary carry this game.
Now, it looks like DD are running that same level 1 gank strategy to see if they can pick someone off here. But they didn't actually go through it last game, did they? They recalled and went back to lane.
I don't think they're going to wait.
It looks like
they're
going to...
He's waiting in his second bush there, so... He ran Razor again as well, so that's very interesting to see.
Yeah.
Especially for bot lane Feder, because without a Bounder or a Pincer there, like Razor is a good pet for escaping, but the cooldown is so long and it doesn't give you as much of an escape. So we'll have to see how much he gets ganked.
I always find Bounder to be very effective for being very aggressive early, but Pincer as well for the bot lane trades.
Yeah, Bounder would let him kite as well. But Razor does counter that that Pincer. Yeah, it looks like they're running the mines again for Dudley to get that early lead. That's an extreme detriment. And last game we saw how it kept Hale at the tower so early, and it took him until around level 7 or 8 to actually push back.
But you were saying here that maybe this fat stone can
an early jump in by Hale onto Carter, being very aggressive, taking more damage than Carter did. Bad trade for them. And then the bow is going to come out as well. And another rocket. Joe is extremely weak from that trade and already has to pop a pot. Yeah, that first wave already going Dudley down bot. Preferred gets pulled in by Lalonde at top lane. Not going to be able to get a kill. Bastion goes in on Snails. He gets a worthy trade out of that. Fairly equal for both teams. Both pots are popped. Joe going in yet again. Gonna get caught by the hooligan stun here. He's going to live though. CC breaks. Trying to turn around. Hooligan is going to die here. Nice turnaround by making you mad. Getting a little bit of an early lead in that lane. It's like top lane, a little bit of pressure as well. Rook almost goes down. Klossa must be landing a lot of pulls onto Rook, and Snail's follow-ups are on point. Yeah, unfortunately for Feder, as much as that lane is a little bit more in his favor earlier on, that early mind pressure from Ray is really setting him back. Rook almost gets killed again. Looks like he hooked away. Yeah, mid lane is getting pressured really hard by that Moxie Hale.
Definitely, and with that pressure up top lane, I'd be surprised if we didn't see Ray going down to mid lane to try and catch that Moxie out.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to jungle for some extra money and possibly even gank here.
Enemy missing top.
I mean, either way, they get the farm, and then if mid lane does back off, that's just more money in the pockets of DD. We're gonna initiate onto Joe in mid. Looks like a little skirmish. Looks like DD is still taking the worst of it. Feder going in on Harrow at bot lane. Really good trade for him. Feder is just so able to deal with Harrow this early, even though that level 2 came out so fast for him.
It was also a very good use of his skills there, timed very well to get that shield damage off on Harrow.
Stun going in on Bastion on top, a little bit of a trade.
There's another pet there I'm surprised to see. You don't see many bounders on the road.
Yeah, I think considering he's running carry this game, he wanted to run that for the extra mobility. I mean, Ferret did run it in one of the other games when he was running the Rook up top as well, because it does help you make bigger plays earlier with kills and such, whereas Razor can't really give you that extra mobility for that. Not to mention the kiting potential from the slow.
It looks like Fairstone here has the bot lane under a lot more pressure.
Yeah, it looks like he's about to pick up a Golden Protector soon as well, which is going to give him a huge advantage against that matchup. Whereas Dudley hasn't actually bought anything yet, besides his boots.
But looking here at the GPM, Dudley's still on top. Not only of his own team, but in the game in general.
Yeah, Feder's slowly rising up. Hooligan taking a lot of damage when he was about to go in there, having the retreat. Relit's doing a very good job of keeping him out by scaring him. As is the Hail, who's following up on that. Milan going in on Rook at top. Takes a lot of damage on the way out. Looks like Feder's starting to actually push back Harrower now to his tower. I wouldn't doubt seeing him gain the gold lead here soon. We'll see a Golden Protector and Power Boot pickup for making you mad. Dudley goes in on Feder, but Feder uses his Razor to get out of that situation. That should be a big power spike for Rook up top with those Power Boots for these kills that he's looking for with Bastion. Yeah, Bastion's going to go in on Claudessa. Not too much of a follow-up. Rook kind of held all his spells there. They probably could have gotten a better trade. Terror being aggressive on Featherstone now that he hit 7.
Yeah, that's a big power spike for him now. Plus, he's just picked up his tier 2 further boots, so.
Yeah, Featherstone did pick up his Golden Protector though, so it should be countering most of that damage there. I wouldn't imagine not seeing Hera run out of mana here trying to kill Feder and then Feder being able to push against him. Like Carter was looking for a little bit of a poke in mid, missed both rockets.
Yeah, see again, I'm surprised that the top lane hasn't pushed that up and gone to help their mid
Yeah, we're
lane.
seeing the first roam here from Hale. Carter saw him go up there though. Unsure why they are pushed so far as they are.
They may think they're trying to get a bold here, so then they go the mind giving him vision. That ends that gank.
Yeah, Hale kind of just wasting his time. Not really losing too much though.
And then we see Carter in the bush. Is he gonna?
Yeah, Hale going
Make
in
a
on
play
Bo.
here.
Bo very squishy. Just due to the nature of him being
Surprised
full
we didn't
power.
see an ult there on Moxie.
There's the ult on
Oh, and
Carter.
there's the
Carter's
ult.
gonna go down here. Bo jumping in. He's probably gonna kill himself off of that. Maybe not. No follow up afterwards. Definitely scared them off from the damage that came out. But this might be the tower.
Be careful, little.
Depending on what happens here.
But he's doing a really good job of keeping the pressure up on his own.
Yeah, nice bow onto Relit there. That's probably going to have them retreat very soon here. He is out of mana though, so Hulukan can't do much more in this situation. Those Carter rockets definitely scaring away the Hail. They're going to have to retreat off of that. Another skirmish must have went on bot lane. Dudley not really using any mana at all in these, coming out ahead.
See, Dudley knows that in the late game he's going to come back and he's going to be able to carry his team, so he's not too worried about
Yeah,
picking up
another
kills
skirmish
right
down
now.
there. That time going in the favor of the Feder. Very nice job. Oh, a kill on mid. Looks like Multitasker got caught. Hooligan, however, is at full mana here, so I'm unsure if Making You Mad really wants to push on that tower with them both at half health.
So I'm really surprised that the Carter hadn't used this stun.
Stun
there
coming
again
out on
for a
Ray
second
from top lane. Lalan's going to ult here, sticking on the Rook. We're taking a lot of damage here. Joe did roam up. The ult
And the
coming
Bastion
out.
ult followed up by the Hill ult. That's a lot of damage coming out for them.
Yeah, unfortunately, Rook got killed way too soon there and wasn't able to deal his full damage. Snell did a really good job of zoning him out and just bursting him down with all the spells. Hooligan, however, coming in for the stun.
That was a really nice ult right here, and by the way.
And then there comes the pull. Very good pickup for DD. That's going to put him in the lead quite a bit now. Whereas before they were losing. Because I think this is going to be a tower as well. Rook's looking to actually vulture this. He's going to drop an ult onto Carter. Carter's going to go down here. Unfortunately, the stun preventing him from getting any more kills. Saves the tower. Nice play by Preferred. Realit's still hammering down pressure on mid, trying to finish off that tower. Though having nothing left, he's actually going to get it.
And that's putting Moxie in the GPM lead there as well, and I think that Rook's aiming his top lane tower and picking up a kill
that's
also
gonna-
brought them back into the game.
Yeah, that's going to definitely even it out right now. Federer starting to pick up his gold himself.
Things are definitely looking a lot better for me at this game.
Yeah, their team just has so much more early game pressure. Looks like they're surrounding Harrower here. Dudley's going to jump in on Relit. The ult's coming out. Hale is backing up. Not sure why. Bo's coming in here as well. Looks like they're going to try to pressure the tower. Relit's going back, however. So they were trying to surround Dudley, but just didn't have enough damage to do it, or too afraid of the situation.
Hooligan was putting a nice bit of pressure on Hale there too, stopping him from coming up behind and finishing that up. Little skirmishes going on top lane. Trades working out in the favor of making you mad.
Yeah, top lane has been pretty back and forth. But after that cleanup by Rook, I think they're going to be a little bit ahead in these fights.
I would like to see Bastion being a bit more aggressive when he's got that.
Yeah, it looks like Lalanne's coming in from behind. Rook getting ulted twice here. He's going to jump the wall. That ult, nice dodge by the W, but he is stuck on by Quodessa, and Carter is right there to finish the job.
Does a good job peeling.
Does manage to still die. Snail rocket boots in. Bastion going in on the Carter, unfortunately not having enough to kill. Oh, there comes the flame breath. Barely enough mana.
Is on his way.
Moxie's coming up for the cleanup, but he's just a little too far behind to do anything.
And Bastion pops a mana pot, maybe that'll give him the opportunity to re-engage.
Yeah, a 1-for-1, the best they could hope for in that situation. It's like Hooligan getting a kill on Hell Bottom. Featherstone trying to fight Dudley, but does not have the damage right now. The lifesteal is way too high. He must have got a Vampiric Dagger proc from the kill.
Moxie just has his ult up here for top lane.
Yep, he's going to pick off Snails with it as you say that. Very nice play by Relit.
Relit's really doing work for his team here, getting a lot of picks and allowing to put pressure on these lanes.
Yeah, his Moxie doing all that damage and not really being pressured as much is a very, very big threat. Lalanne's going to try to push him off the tower here as Multitasker comes in. The ult coming out on Bastion. Going to get hit by it. He's going to go down. Relit doing a lot of damage here. Trying to finish off Multitasker. He gets the kill.
That was a nice kill.
Lalanne, however, going to chase him down. Tries to dodge the Q, but he gets caught. That's going to be Relit's life. Very good for DD there to get a 1-for-2 trade out of that.
And Dudley here, deep in enemy lines. Doesn't look like he's going to get caught though.
Yeah, there's too much escape that Harrower innately has.
He's
this.
definitely
He's baiting for Hooligan here. Hooligan's going to go in now. Nice stun by Hale, however, almost goes down. Dudley is going to go down almost
coming
to
in
the Rook.
to pick up.
Very close there for Dudley. Nice play by Making You Mad, turning that around. It's like Hooligan's trying to go back in from behind, but Featherstone scouts him out.
And Rook just using his ult there to see
Hooligan
if
going
he can
back
get a
in on the
chance to kill.
Hale. He ults the Fetter instead. Fetter gonna get caught by a stun here as well. He's gonna go down. Nice play by DD picking him up.
Now DD are really getting a lead on these guys here, so I don't know what Making You Mad are going to have to do. They're going to have to change something.
Yeah, Fetter honestly got baited into that by trying to attack the bow, who just turned on him instead. He's playing a little too aggressive right now when he really doesn't have too many items to allow him to do that.
No, he's really behind everyone in the game, his own team included, and yeah, like you say, he shouldn't really be trying to play so aggressive. He should try and get a bit more farm.
Harrow's about to go for that Boltier, but Rook did scout him out. But yeah, in bot lane, that early mind pressure for the Harrower, I think, set him ahead, and he never got help. And then now it's only been roams from DD going down bottom, making it even a further disparity for the lane to be won or lost. Looks like that Making You Mad's going to pick up a bull deer here, possibly. Unsure if DD knows they're doing this. Yeah, it's going to be a free bull deer for Making You Mad there. That's going to help them get a little bit back into the lead.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like they should be sending this vest in somewhere else.
Snail coming out
Because
onto
right
Moxie.
now
Moxie's
it's
going to get hit by it. Snail's diving in on the Moxie. However, the Carter's going to go down. Really barely missing his ult, but Snail's still going to go down.
Double kill.
That was still a really nice fight there for Making You Mad.
Yeah, extremely clean fight. However, Harrower gets a kill on Featherstone at bottom. Lalonde's looking to go in on this, I think. He's at full health and has ultimate. He's going to dive in on Relit. Relit's going to go down here, most likely. As will the Rook, almost. Colessa being very tanky right now. Nice peel by Joe with the Everwinter to stop him from killing the Rook.
I'm surprised to see Rook not turn around there, actually, after that Everwinter went off.
I mean, Bloodus's Q may have been up. It might have been very risky. Lalonde's just very tanky right now and did a lot of damage. The bot tower actually dying to a creep there. That's pretty bad for Making You Mad. Now the generator is open. So I would not be surprised to see Dudley going down there, split pushing all the way to the gen now and starting to chip away at it. Carter scouting out the team walking to the bush there.
Defend our tower.
Bastion, however, left alone to defend this tower. Looks like Making You Mad is rotating up. DD is gonna back up from that.
You hardly seem worthy of Fergus's sentence.
And Dudley here soloing Sindara for his team, so hopefully they can keep the pressure up because it looks like Rook is aware.
Yeah, if they don't see that soon. I mean, if he grabs the vision, it looks like Rook is walking into the pit. Dudley is going to be shown here. Looks like Multitasker went down while I was watching that.
Attack
Hooligan
this
going in on the
enemy.
Featherstone, catches him with the stun, but now Hooligan is caught himself. Nice stun by Snails. Lalonde's going down in the back line. Rook is coming in from the side, gets a nice pickup on Lalonde.
And this is a really nice team fight here for Making You Mad.
Yeah, they did a great job zoning and chasing there and getting that Carter pick to start it off. And then Hooligan got picked off. Or stopped on his
They
initiation.
play this smart here, they can pick up this Sindara easily.
Yeah,
unless
that's the only
Rook gives them
problem
a
with Harrower doing it
opportunity.
like that. If you lose a team fight and it's known you did that, Sindara is now for the other team. So Rook almost going down to Sindara there. Dudley might come in and try to clean him up. Hooligan getting a
That was
2-hit
a
ultimate.
really nice ultimate.
Unfortunately, nothing coming of it yet. Hale still has his in ults to in response. The ult chasing Fetter. Fetter's going to go
All
down
up Making You
from
Mad
Carter.
low, but they're still fighting together. Doing very well to zone
Yeah,
Get back.
DD.
they got an even better trade off of that attempt to
Yeah,
stop
so
them
all
on their
in
way
all-
back. So Making You Mad just took a pretty big lead, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
The game sort of evened out for them there, I think.
No, they're ahead by like about
definitely-
4,000
they're
gold.
definitely ahead, you know.
Joe, however, is going to get caught out here. Probably worth the tower, however. Yeah, they're ahead about 4,000 gold, but that dropped after that death there. They're probably ahead by like 3,500. Just a pretty healthy lead right now. Boldir, however, also going to them, so they're going to extend that even further. But Bastion pretty low here for this upcoming fight. He does have pots. Just came to him, though.
They are missing Hale here, so I don't think they
Yeah,
want a
unfortunately
team
not
fight
much they
this,
can
so let's
do.
hope he die. But it was still good for them to get that off DD there. I feel like DD have a lot more pushing power and could have done a lot more with this Zendara.
I don't know about that. I mean, Rook, Hale, and Feder push really hard with their auto attacks as opposed to the other team.
That's true. Had Hale not been picked off at bot lane, they probably could have done something a little more with that.
I think their ults were down too, so they did not want to fight there. But I think the bot tower that Hale got for that was kind of equivalent to getting the tower mid, so not too bad of a trade. Hale might be caught out here. Hooligan's going to use his W, but Hale disengages there. Seeing a top lane push by Lalonde, trying to finish off that tower that's still alive. Pressure coming down on mid from Making You Mad. Yeah, I think Making You Mad is just running the problem of not being tanky enough right now in some of these fights. Like, you see Bo go down so fast, and he needs to be alive to do a lot of his things. Whereas, like, Lalonde is the only one with all the tank items right now.
Attack this enemy.
See a kick onto
a big
multitasker
down
here. Great job of Making You Mad, taking advantage of that. Dudley going in hard on the Rook here. Gets ulted. CC breaks immediately. Very nice reaction time. Bo's going to go in on the Bastion here. He's going to be caught out. Really taking tons of damage too. Making You Mad going to get wiped here pretty much.
2 trophies for my mantle.
Very big play for DD right now.
Yeah, that was a really unfortunate fight for Making You Mad.
I think they overstayed that after that Carter.
Yeah, they definitely tried to get a little more than they could have handled there.
However, Hale
They
is
could've just
buying
let that
time
be.
for resurrection here. Oh yeah, he's definitely not getting away, but that bought them a lot of time. They probably should have pushed middle off of that instead, as there's still 2 towers. Keep in mind, they were behind in gold. Now they're ahead, and now they're about to take towers, possibly, which will put them further in the lead. Because right now, they're slightly ahead after that.
It's like you said, Hale did a very good job of keeping them busy there. Because he took them bot lane and they don't have any towers left down there, so they couldn't get anything off that. So although they lost that team fight and it was a big drop in their GPM, it's definitely not as bad as all that.
Looks like they're going to try to take a Boldir here.
All the mistakes were made not checking the high ground.
Yeah, it looks like they're too keen to that. They're going to back up. Carter trying to do a lot of damage there. Hits Bastion, however. Rook does take a lot of damage, though. Lalonde did pick up a barrier token as well to combat all this burst coming from Making You Mad.
Hooligan and Snails there being sneaky buggers in the bush. Gonna try and get a
Yeah, Bastion's going to face check that. He's taking a lot of damage here. Rocket Boots away to safety. That puts DD in a pretty good position. Dudley almost dying instantly to Reelit's damage. Reelit is really stacked around. Here's a power conduit. That's just a big burst in damage from
Once you
Oxy.
get that power conduit on Moxie, it's just ridiculous how much damage you can dish out while landing the W.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if Dudley now rethinks his next item purchase into a barrier token, because if something like that happens in a team fight, their team fight's good as gone. Looks like Making You Mad's going to take advantage off of that almost dead Harrower and try to finish off the Boldir. Really trying to get a pick onto Snails, but Snails is too fast on the Rocket Boot. Lalonde going in on the fight here. Rook's going to disengage. Power Staff was used there. It's going to be a disengage. Nice play by Making You Mad to take that cleanly.
Yeah, now Relit's ult is going to be down for 50 plus seconds, so I feel like that's a lot of damage that they're going to be missing out on if a team fight breaks out.
Yeah, Bo's ult, however, is down with Claudessa, and those are much longer cooldowns. So we're going to be looking at Hale and Bastion probably being able to make a pretty big play if a fight does break out here soon. But it looks like both teams are retreating the farm. There's big waves in both bot and top for opposing teams. Sundara is back up, however, and Feder's all the way up there, which is pretty bad position for Making You Mad right now.
Actually, I didn't see any magic resist on any of these players on DD here except Leyland.
Yeah, that's the main problem I see they're going to have. Dudley getting a pick onto the Hail. Hail's just going to disengage, however. Yeah, I think magic resist is definitely what DD needs right now to win some of these fights. It looks like Snails is picking up a Hexbane, however. As is Bo, possibly. That could be an Inferno brand. So they made initiation onto Relay. He's caught out. Bastion is there to save the day, though. I think if Relay does get picked, that Making You Mad is going to lose any fight that comes out. Rook kind of pinched here a little bit. He's going to jump over the wall. Almost gets one shot. A lot of damage going out from both teams.
Oh, this is really, really bad here.
Making You Mad. Yeah, Bastion's going to go down as well here. Moxie taking a ton of damage from that ultimate from Carter. Hale trying to stave off Dudley, but does not. He's going to die as well. Relay goes down to a bow, as is Feder to this as well. That's going to be a generator and 2 towers. That's going to be a huge gold lead for DD right now.
I'd be surprised if Dudley doesn't go back here on his own.
He
looks
is.
like that's what he's doing.
They might not be able to kill the generator if he does that, though, because Resurrection isn't 10 seconds, but that was a big play for DD.
Yeah. I do definitely think it's a better idea to get that Sindara and guarantee themselves a generator in mid lane.
I think with his damage, they probably could have taken the generator. But this might just be the safest of options, which is what they've been doing.
Yeah, exactly. It's the counter. Once they've taken that generator, they're gonna still have no mana and their ults are all on cooldown. So if you look at Making You Mad side, they've still got 4 out of 5 of their ultimates up right now. Definitely the safer route to take Sindara, I feel. Making You Mad gonna pick up a cheeky little Baldir.
Yeah, they're going to sequence him while they can. However, DD is right here to see that. They might be caught out here. Mulan's going to go in. Bastion rocket booting barely out of that stun there. He's going to live. Very nice escape there.
Defend the middle lane.
However, they did get Baldir at least, which saves them a little bit there. But they are still quite behind.
I'm just looking at the levels here, and Leylon or Claudessa is level 15, 2 levels higher than anyone else in the game. Actually, no, Harrow. Sorry, Harrow is also level 15.
Yeah, they've been splitting off a lot on their own. Like Mulan was up top farming a lot for that. The monkey can hit the gen here. Making You Mad, just trying to stave it off. They are flanking from the side there. Fight's gonna break out. Hale's gonna go in. Dudley's gonna go down here very shortly. Looks like he's taking no damage actually. I think Making You Mad misfocused in that fight, and this is going to be the end of the game for them.
Yeah, that's definitely the end of the game. I mean, Moxieland did a really nice ult on their backline there, but there's just no way they can get through that Claudessa.
Hale was in there, but I noticed like no damage going off. I'm unsure if like a Hex came out or a stun, but that will be the end of the game and the end of the finals to Dudley Doolittle. Great game played by both teams. A much better showing from Making You Mad this game, almost coming out on top, but that crucial fight